with the sound, but we gonna jump right back into it. Make sure when y'all come in, y'all like. Make sure y'all come in, y'all subscribe, and don't forget to smash that notification bell so y'all can jump right into that raw content. So jumping back into what we on. It's NFL game week. You don't know the NFL just passed Sunday, week one to the NFL. So I know a lot of our supporters are football fans, and they wanted us to jump into them sports. You heard me? So there was a couple of people in here when I just hung up the live. I hung up the live because there wasn't no sound. I'm sorry about that, but I had to restart the live. But trust me, I was gonna come back into this. So make sure when y'all come back in, y'all holler. We had Charles in last time. We had a couple of more people starting to comment, but the video went that. So we had to stop the video and I had to restart the video once again. So come on, shout out to our moderators, shout out to our supporters, shout out to everybody that follow us, the 39,000 subscribers on YouTube. If y'all not following us on all social media platforms, make sure y'all come follow us. But today is NFL game reaction. So make sure when y'all come in, y'all comment y'all team. Because I'm a Niner fan, as y'all can see. Shout out to Charles, and we ain't played yet. We played today, Monday night, so we don't really got to get into that game. We're just going to talk about the games that already happened and played. So, starting with Charles. Charles, let me hear it. I forgot yesterday you said you was a Cowboy fan. I might be mistaken. Let me know. Come in, tap in. That's right. Come on in. Where y'all Cowboy fans at? Where y'all Giant fans? Falcon. Yo, I'm going to tell you like this. What I said yesterday, far as about a lot of those games, like a lot of teams. Listen, the Falcons is good. They just got a new quarterback, new coach, new defensive coordinator, new system. So, what kind of makes you think they was gonna really come out clicking? That would have been hard to do. But shout out to Atlanta. I feel your pain. It's only about week one game. That don't mean nothing. So let's keep coming, y'all. Yeah, but you got to think it's not that Cousins look hurt. It's the simple fact that remember he's already coming off a major injury, so he probably remember. And I don't think Kirk Cousins did preseason, so all that player into account. You feel me? So a lot of teams was looking flat. Excuse me, was looking flat due to they ain't do training camp. So that's the whole purpose about training camp. Now your team come out looking flat and you wondering what's going on. We stink. No, ain't nobody report the training camp because they wanted the rest going into the season. So I knew a lot of them teams coming in was going to take a week or two to start gelling because if your whole team knew and nobody did training camp, especially your star players, what makes you think they going to come out clicking the first game? So I say that's why Atlanta looked at the way they looked at for the simple fact Cousins ain't do training camp due to the injuries from last season. So at the end of the day, give him a couple of weeks. Kirk Cousins nice. Atlanta got a nice team. Shout out to Atlanta. Y'all know what it is. Comment y'all team. Everybody was talking smack yesterday. Everybody was talking this and this and that. So let's come in. Let's see what we got to offer y'all. Y'all heard me? Like I say, shout out to my Niners fans. We play today, so good luck to us. That's right. Come in with your team. I don't know. I beg the difference myself. We talking about that NFL right now. So tap on in your city, in your state, and make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all comment to the video. You hear me? That's all I'm worried about now. Cause the last few days, a week or so, a lot of our supporters been talking junk. So I wanted, especially them Giants fans. Shout out to my moderator E. I guess he ain't want to come on today for that simple fact, but at the end of the day, it's all good. It's like I say, it's only about week one. So, hey, what you got to lose? I'm shouting out. I'm calling out them Jet fans. Where them Jet fans at, huh? I want them Jet fans to jump online and talk that smack because y'all won't get away from this ass kicking today. You hear me? So shout out to the New York Jets. Y'all know what's going down in Levi Stadium. We about to go handle our business and continue our journey to go on this Super Bowl run. So what team so far y'all think looked good and impressive? How about those Cowboys, huh? Them Cowboys had a big statement game yesterday. Yes. I know y'all feeling yourself, but don't start going acting like y'all go win the Super Bowl now. Let the season progress. Defense look good, offense look good. Y'all pay who y'all had to pay. We ain't gonna start that. You hear me? Shout out to Cali. You know what it is. Yo, Saints did their thing, man. Listen, I'ma say, well, at the end of the day, we gotta understand they only played Carolina Panthers. I said that yesterday that they was gonna get crushed. You know, Carolina is a young team. I want to say one of the youngest team, and they got one of the youngest quarterback. And it's only about their young quarterback second year with a team that's really trash. So Saints already, like I say, Saints for the last few years, Saints only been a quarterback away. So at the end of the day, the way they looked at, it's kind of like they find that guy because they still thriving off defense. They still thriving off, you know what I'm saying, they run game. So they still got that intact. It was just a quarterback situation. So a lot of teams out there better watch out for the Saints. I'm telling you. Because they've been knocking on the door. They just ain't been having no quarterback to, they went through a few quarterbacks for the last few years. So that's what kind of been killing them. But they got the defense. They got the offense. They got the receivers. They got everything a team would need besides the quarterback. That's right. Tapping y'all team. Tapping everything, y'all. And what's crazy about it, y'all, the Giants, listen, I don't even want to talk about the Giants right now because the Giants the Giants fans be having so much to say. Like I say, my team ain't played yet, so I don't know what we're going to do. But you Giants fans, y'all just continue to lose, lose. Y'all paid Daniel Jones, and then y'all didn't pay Saquon Barkley. Y'all let him go to a division rival, Philly. This man had 3 touchdowns Friday. So at the end of the day, the Giants made a big dummy mistake thinking that the quarterback they got was going to be the answer to their problems. So y'all know what it is. And I know ain't no Giants fans coming on right now because they mad, they upset. I understand. Make sure y'all keep the comments nice or you will be blocked from this platform and never again on it. So keep the comments, y'all, nice. But at the same time, you gotta understand though, defense win championships. So the most impressive teams besides Kansas City, I'm gonna say had the harder team because they played Baltimore, so that game was tougher. But it was just a good win for the Kansas City Chiefs, just because they're the champs and they want to three-peat right now. But I gotta say the Saints on all levels looked the most impressive so far. The Saints look the most impressive. And I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, they ain't play nobody, bro. Everybody is NFL. Everybody is pro players. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear that mess about they a sorry team. Yeah, they might be a young up and coming team, but they still got pro players, they still got NFL players. So I don't want to hear it. So I'm gonna give it to the Saints fans and all they peoples that they looked oppressive out of everybody yesterday. Dallas Cowboys too. I put the Dallas Cowboys in second. They look oppressive with a couple of teams defense looked good. A lot of good defensive games yesterday. But a lot of officers was off mark because they wasn't in training camp. And that's the thing about training camp. When you're not in training camp and practice, you be off like the first 2 games. But I knew that. You hear me? Y'all know what we do here. Y'all know what we do here. Shout out to my Niner Nations. Shout out to the 49ers. Y'all know what it is. It's our time today. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it's cooking. Make sure y'all come through, hit that like button. Y'all know what it is. We talk about this NFL Sunday from yesterday. So like I said, I was going to do the video yesterday, but at the same time, it was still a game on. So I want to do all the games all at once. and talk about them in that sense instead of doing it and then there's another game and then there's a Monday night game. So like I said, there's only one game today. So which we talking about all the Sunday games and the Thursday game and the Friday game, which was Kansas City Chiefs and against the Baltimore Ravens, and it was Philadelphia Eagles against the Green Bay Packers. And to you Packers fans, I know y'all sick to the stomach to Jordan Love. Thank God he ain't have a it's a serious injury because it was a sprain ACL tear. What could have led to his season being ended, but it wasn't. Thank God. So the Green Bay Packer fans, y'all dodged a bullet there. Giants fan, y'all still sucks. Tennessee fan, I don't know. Y'all looked good. Y'all gave Chicago a battle, but they gave up two defensive touchdowns. So that's how they kind of lost the game. So shout out to the Chicago Bears fans that came to do their thing and won their first game. A lot of first teams that ain't do nothing last year came out looking good, not that good, but looking okay enough, just enough to win the game. Make sure y'all come through Connecticut Raw Content. Jet Black, we are the people. Y'all know what it is. Seahawks are gonna fuck the Niners. Man, you playing games. Man, listen here. Seahawks ain't gonna do nothing. They just squeak by they damn self. But shout out to the Seahawks fans. I want to say for the last 2-3 years we swept the Seattle Seahawks. So we kind of own the Seahawks right now. So that's how we gonna keep coming and giving it to the Seahawks fans. You heard me? We own y'all right now. So we not really worried about the Seahawks fan. Y'all was looking like that. Y'all don't got no quarterback like that neither. I know you're not gonna tell me that as Geno Smith get more into what is this, his 16th year or something like that. So you're not about to tell me Geno Smith gonna be the answer to the Seahawks problem and he almost out the league. So this mostly was his last contract with the Seahawks, where they gave him a contract last year. They gave him a good payday, about 75 to 85 million. And now we about to see do he deserve it or not this year. But at the end of the day, Geno Smith is not the answer to Seattle because Geno Smith been in the league over 12, 13, 14 years. So y'all not about to tell me that he's about to get better like that. So nah. I don't think that was a smart move with the Seattle. They should have drafted a quarterback if you ask me. Draft a quarterback. That's what y'all should have did. Because all that mess that y'all talking about is out of the question. What y'all drafted good. Y'all got a lot of draft picks. And then y'all got a lot of people that came back to y'all. But at the end of the day, you Seattle fans, y'all not getting out of that division. We own the NFC West. And that's the way it's going down. You hear me? So right now, we only got to worry about y'all. And the reason we got to worry about y'all because y'all won yesterday. And the Arizona Cardinals and the Rams lost. So only people winning our division was the Seahawks. Good to y'all. We play today, Green Bay. So shout out to all the Green Bay fans. Don't hide now. We coming for y'all butts. Make sure y'all comment y'all team. Make sure y'all comment y'all reaction. And make sure y'all comment what y'all think about y'all team and what y'all team, whether they won or lost. See, a lot of people I was talking smack yesterday lost. So I understand y'all pain. I understand how y'all feeling this day because y'all got y'all ass kicked, especially the Giants fan who's talking all the smack in the world. But at the end of the day, y'all know what it is. Life goes on. Like I said, we got 16 more weeks of football. And as we go, it's going to keep going and going and going. And so we going to get more trash talk. We going to get more positive things up in here. You hear me? So y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all come in and make sure y'all come in and comment y'all team. Like I said, y'all was talking that smack the last few days. So I know a lot of y'all probably sitting back, oh, this is the last game. We know Jet Black gonna talk about our team, but his team, the Niners. So don't worry about it. After that game, I will be going live too, whether we win or lose. So don't think because we lose, I'm not gonna talk about it. But the way y'all was talking about it, you know what it is. Hit that like button, cuz. We got Mike, we got Machine Gun Mike in the house. You know what it is. 9 and 8 for my boy. That's how we doing it. You hear me? It's our time. It's our time. We gonna smack the Jet fans. I only know one Jet fan in the area, so might tell Terry we looking for his ass. You heard me? I know he over there in that pod. So tell him we coming to rough his ass up today. You heard me? So make sure y'all watch that Monday night game tonight. 49ers against the Jets. You heard me? Other than that, tap in y'all team, tap in y'all city and state, and let me know how you feel about this NFL game reaction from Sunday Night Football. Come in, y'all. Jason, you know what it is. You hear me? Let me pin that. You Niner fans, as y'all coming through the door, make sure all my Niner fans, make sure y'all hitting them like buttons. Y'all know what it is. Niner Nation, Faithful Niner, Niner Empire. We here to stay. We here to come back and get our trophy. Y'all heard me? Let's go, y'all. So tap in y'all team. Let me know how y'all team did yesterday. And like I said, our team don't play today, so I can't tap in and talk about my team. But we can talk about everybody else's team. 30 teams played already. So we end up talking about them 30 teams that already played, have lost, have won. Where y'all at now? You heard me? Hey, Mike, we gonna beat them dudes by like 20 points, man. We gonna blow them out. You hear me? They ain't scoring on us. They ain't scoring on us. The Jets don't got nothing coming. Remember, they got our whole coaching staff. So we know our whole coaching staff, which they coach is Solera, which he was our defensive coordinator and brought us to the Super Bowl. So we kind of know the ins and out on how he want to play his defense. So, and we've been beating Aaron Rodgers for the last 5 years. We like 5-0 against Aaron Rodgers in the last 5 years, playoff combined with the regular season play. So at the end of the day, we own Aaron Rodgers. So I'm not really worried about Aaron Rodgers. You know, I'm just worried about the kind of gameplay and scheme they gonna come up with when they play us. But we in our own stadium, we at home, so it's a long way from from New York to California. So they had to take a trip. You heard me? So 9 times out of 10, the point spread on the game is 4. We cover that 4. What you think, Mike? Do you think we cover that 4 points, or you think it be a game, or what? I'm trying to dab in and out of games. I know a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people teams won and a lot of people lost, and I know y'all don't want to talk about it. But we was talking about it before the game. So let's talk about it after the game. Like I said in a couple of my lives, don't sit back when your team are losing and y'all waiting for somebody who team y'all hate to lose for y'all can win and pop out. Oh, we won, y'all lost. Come on. Don't start this year, y'all. Please don't start that this year. We don't need none of that going on, y'all. Tap on in. That's right. Let's go. Y'all know how I'm trying to bring it, man. Connecticut Raw Content, Jet Black Early Morning. We on YouTube right now talking about these NFL game reactions. Let me hear what y'all got. Y'all heard me? That's right, y'all. Don't hold back now. No, don't hold back. Don't hold back. Did y'all watch that? That Pittsburgh game? Because I know a lot of people, that Pittsburgh Atlanta game. Shout out to the Atlanta fans once again. We got George that follow us. He from Atlanta. But at the end of the day, a lot of people was going with Atlanta in that game because they didn't know who they was going to start, especially Pittsburgh. They don't know whether they was going to start Russell Wilson, whether or not they were going to stop Justice Fields. But I said it. I said it before the season even started that Justice Fields was going to start. They was not going to start Russell. Now they saying due to an injury, that's why Russell didn't start. Russell Wilson is about to get cut from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think to me ain't nothing wrong with Kirk Cousins. Like I said, he's coming off a serious injury, and I don't think he did preseason. So that's a lot of time spent out. That's a lot of rust he got to get. So it's going, like I say, Atlanta have a good team. So it's going to take a couple of games for them to start gelling. And their division stink. Well, I can't say the division stink, depending on New Orleans. You know, New Orleans looked good their first game. So I want to say New Orleans got a division game next week. I want to say they play Tampa Bay or somebody. So we really going to see what New Orleans is made of. Or can Atlanta stand contentious of Tampa Bay? Because Tampa Bay won too. So what's that? The NFC North division. So we're gonna see what the North. No, that Chicago the North. I want to say that's the South. That's the South Division. So we're gonna see what the South is cooking up. We're gonna see where Atlanta and Tampa Bay and New Orleans. We know Carolina ain't going nowhere. So shout out to the Carolina fans, man. I'm sorry about that. We still love Carolina, but your football team stinks. Pittsburgh had a press. Yeah, but it's like, you know what I'm saying. It ain't how you start the game. It's how you finish. And you know what, teams always fight for that W. So at the end of the day, you want the W. Forget the stats. Forget all that. It's just how you play the game, whether it's ugly. And we know Pittsburgh played that smash mouth ugly, and they was all over that boy. So Pittsburgh was all over him. You had to think, coming off an injury like that and being rusted without training camp, you kind of know Mike Tomlin was going to bring the house at him. TJ Watt had 3 sacks. Big boy. Y'all know, shout out to TJ Watt. He always doing it. We already got 2 defensive players of the year already. So he working on his third defensive player of the year. A lot of defensive players did their thing, but you know TJ Watt set the trend and bust butt. Just like Michael Parson and them. Michael Parson, Lawrence, they each had, I want to say, 2 sacks apiece. You know, a lot of defensive players did their thing. Altogether, Dallas had 6 sacks. Lawrence had 2. And Michael Parsons had 1. Diggs had 2 picks. It's like Dallas was going crazy. They had about 6 sacks, 3 picks. So they style showed out. Dak had a touchdown. Zeke had a touchdown. He's back on the team new. So Zeke coming back. He did what he's supposed to do. So they clicking along. Everybody, they clicking along. Hey, damn, damn, huh? Hey, thanks for checking in, dear. Yo, listen. And what's crazy about it, I went down to fantasy sports. I played a few tickets. That a couple of games, like a couple of prop bets. I did a lot of prop bets, like quarterback scoring, like passing touchdowns, shit like that. All the teams I betted on won. I went on all the right teams, but my prop bets, that's what kind of killed me. Who going to score, passing touchdown, all that. So ain't no team really killed me because I knew who not to bet with, who not to touch, but it was more of the players' stats that killed me on my ticket. But y'all know what it is. Tap in, y'all. NFL week. Like I said, we got another game to go. We also got the Thursday game too, which we'll be tapping in the Thursday game. But tonight is the Monday Night Football against the 49ers and the New York Jets, y'all. Tapping y'all team. Tapping, did y'all win? Did y'all lose? How y'all think y'all team look? Who looked impressive? What play that stood out? What rookie? We had a lot of rookies going on. You know, I wasn't really looking at the rookies, but Caleb Williams from Chicago, he ain't really have that game, but like I said, it's all about winning the game. And Chicago defense came to step up and play because they had 2 defensive touchdowns. So that's what kind of helped them win that game, was the 2 defensive touchdowns, because Chicago was down that game, and it looked like Caleb Williams. Like I said, he's a rookie. This is first game. You know, you don't know what you're gonna get. Everybody saying he's good, but you still got to give him a couple of games. The fill the void of the NFL, you know, is different from college, but it was more a Chicago defense that won the game, not Caleb Williams that won them the game. Because if anything, he would have lost them the game because he couldn't bring them back because Tennessee jumped out to an early lead on them, and he just couldn't bring them back with his arm. So the defense turned it up a notch and got them back in the game with them 2 turnovers. Y'all heard what it is. So let me know if y'all watched that game or what game y'all was watching. I was just flicking through all of them. You know, you can't. I don't got a TV to watch all of them, but I pretty watched all the games, went through all the games, and a lot of games impressed me. A lot of games didn't impress me. A lot of games I knew that was going to be like that for the simple fact, new staff, new teams, new scenario, no training camp. So a lot of teams look sloppy. Shout out to the New England fan. New England looked good. I kind of knew New England was going to win that game because what Cincinnati going through once again. Burrow coming off a serious injury. Jamar Chase, you know what I'm saying, was a contract dispute. It was a lot of things going on with Cincinnati. I just didn't think that first game that they was going to win. I know it was going to be tough, but it was really tough because they ain't start scoring until the second half because it was about 10-zip in the first half. And the Buffalo game, Buffalo kind of started off slow, but they got back into it, got back and ended up beating Arizona Cardinals. So shout out to the Buffalo fans. I'm glad y'all did that because y'all helped the Niner fans out. You heard me? Also, Miami started off slow. Like I said, a lot of them ain't do training camp. So that's what you get, sloppiness. But Miami still managed to come back and win the game. Listen, man. No, he's going to be benched this year. Bryce Young, you talk about the quarterback from Carolina, right? That's the Bryce Young. That's the quarterback from Carolina. He'll be benched in the next few games. He stink. Like I said, if you good, it's a difference in the NFL. It's a difference in the NFL. It goes like this. Okay, he's on the Carolina Panthers. They stink. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. He's a quarterback. He's on the Carolina Panthers, so we're gonna say they stink. That's why he can't do nothing, right? So how is Justin Jefferson is the best receiver? Who he got shooting the ball to him again? Who? So I don't want to hear you don't got nothing. If you good, you good. No matter who you got. Remember, Tom Brady never had no receiver until he got Randy Moss and Chad Ochocinco. Other than that, Brady had undermarket receivers, man. So that means Brady was good. So is Bryce Young that good? Or he just need a team to go to surround him? Same thing about Brock Purdy, our quarterback. We just have a good team and a good system. So we're not going to know if this guy really good because we got a superstar in every position. So that begs the difference. To me, you're good, you're good. No matter if the team stink, you still gonna be putting up numbers. You still gonna be doing things. Bryce Young, he did bad last year, got hurt. Starting off bad again. So I said it in the beginning of the season, he'll be benched. Carolina got to go with him because that was their first round draft pick. But we know the last few years Carolina had a lot of draft picks. So they should have drafted another quarterback or they should have got another veteran in there. But it ain't no sense of keep going down like that, which their organization is in rebuilding mode. But Bryce Young, no, if you good, you good. And he's not looking good. I don't care who you got. You still supposed to look good. Patrick Mahomes won the Super Bowl with every receiver dropping balls. Come on, man. Stop it. So who was good? Patrick Mahomes or the receiver? Because they all dropped the ball. Even though they caught all the ball when the time counted. But up to that point, the whole year, they was dropping balls. They just got to the last game and just got lucky and just caught the balls. But at the end of the day, that means Patrick Mahomes was that good. So Bryce Young, how they souped it up to be good, like they did Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is on a team with a defense and a good offense around him. So we're going to see if he's good. He already got the talent. Remember, Justice Fields didn't have that. But Justice Fields was still putting up numbers. But Chicago wasn't winning. So we're going to see what Caleb Williams do with a better team. It shouldn't be no struggle for him. Now y'all want to talk about he a rookie? No, y'all talk about he ready and all this and that. He supposed to be better than Justice Field. Well, he got a way better team than Justice Field, and they won because of their defense, not because of him. Justice Fields won that game for Pittsburgh. Connecticut Rock Content, y'all know what it is. Jet Black, we are the people. Even though Pittsburgh defense did their thing, Justice Fields still It was because of him. So to ask me if Justice Fields ready, and everybody was talking about Justice Fields, did the just I knew Russell Wilson wasn't going to start. I knew it was all because to sell it out, how organizations sell it out, to try to make the player look bad. So at the end of the day, I know Justice Fields good, and he never once again he's going to a great opportunity, good team, good coaches. So come on. Well, okay. Shout out to the Pittsburgh kicker Boswell. Don't get me wrong. Okay, you want to say Boswell won again because they had more field goals than anything, but who put him in a position to kick the field goal? Brady won 3 Super Bowls. Brady won 3 Super Bowls off of Adam Vinatieri kick. They never gave Vinatieri the credit. They always say, well, who drove him into field goal range? Tom Brady. Who drove him to field goal range? Justice Fields. Whether you get a touchdown or a field goal, they got a score. He drove them into scoring situations, so he won them the game. Because how about he didn't get him a scoring situation? Boswell would have never been a chance to kick the kick. So he did his job. Whether you win it by 1 or 1,000, he won the game by scoring. Come on now. Don't hate. Don't hate. It ain't like they got 17 points off of defense like Chicago did. Chicago defense scored more points than they did. And they talk about Keller Williams supposed to be the next hero with the receivers he got. He got all pro receivers. Stop it. He's supposed to be looking like Brock Purdy out there. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There's no game Brock Purdy looks sloppy with the talent we got. Chicago have talent. Stop, especially on that offensive side. I don't want to hear it. I'm cooling. NFL week game, NFL game. Y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all tapping y'all team. Shout out to the moderators. I love y'all. Y'all hear me? Oh shit. E, don't tell me. Hey E. No, E. No, E. We not about to do this, bruh. We not about to do this. Here you go with this. Man, listen. Them Giants lost my money yesterday, man. Messing with y'all, man. I don't know what's wrong with you Giants fans or what y'all think. The way y'all looked at, and y'all gotta understand. Like I said, the only reason why I went with the Giants is because of this reason. They've been beating Minnesota and taking Minnesota out of the playoffs the last few years. So now let's bring to the scale. They paid Daniel Jones all his money, and they got rid of Saquon Barkley. Can anybody tell me how many touchdowns Saquon Barkley had in that game? I want to say about 3. And a couple of receiving receptions. So the Giants know they made a big mistake on that end. They should have got rid of Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is a bum. Y'all need to get rid of y'all coach. Y'all need to get rid of y'all general manager. He messed that deal up. Shout out to the whole platform. Y'all know what it is. Jet Black, we are the people. Let's get it, y'all. That's right, y'all. Tapping y'all state, tapping y'all team. The moderators coming out to play. Shout out to my moderators. Make sure y'all keep the live chat respectful. Make sure y'all be nice to the moderators and nice to everybody in the chat. Y'all know what it is, man. Connecticut Raw content, NFL game time. Yeah, I bet you was pissed. Man, listen. See, this the beauty of it. When the game first came on and y'all scored, I know you said y'all back. I know right there in your eyes, you was sitting in front of your TV, your girl right there, and y'all scored that touchdown, and you jumped up, you looked at your girl, man, we back. Well, I talk. And at the end of the game, she was looking at you like, y'all back, huh? Hey, hey, I know your girl was getting on you because I know you was sit your ass down. Hey, hey, yo, oh shit, oh shit, I know it, I know. Listen, I know. Hey, listen, and I pray to God, I pray to God, y'all. If your girl is a Dallas Cowboy fan, oh my God, I know you was pissed. Yo, man. Yo, that shit be crazy, man. But like I said, it's only week one. It's only week one. It's only week one. Remember, we play today. We play today, so shit, our game ain't played, so we gotta win too. So that's why I said I ain't trying to trash talk to y'all. No, man, we gotta wait till all the games finish, cause I know everybody that won ready to talk about it to everybody that lost. You heard me? So I feel you, Giants fans. And then y'all just got game after game. Then y'all gotta play the Cowboys. That way the Cowboys looking and the way the Cowboys been beating y'all. Oh shit. Y'all y'all quarterback gonna be being benched this year. Cause he stink, man. He stink. And he healthy and they talking about all this. They always trying to say that they always trying to sell and make the player look bad. So like I said, a lot of situations, a lot of teams showed that they made a big mistake. Chicago, they feel that they made the right mistake because they picked the rookie over Justice Field. But to me, I think that was kind of stupid. I don't think Caleb Williams is all that good. He probably was a good college quarterback, but I don't think NFL is it's totally different ball game. So everybody that try to prep up and try to make look good don't be looking good. It be the people that they don't want you to look at that be the quarterback. So I'm done with that. I'm in the Brock Purdy type quarterbacks because ain't none of them dudes better than him. So I'm looking at the last round of the draft this year. Whoever was the last round of the draft, good luck to you because I know is another Brock Purdy out there for a team. Y'all need to stop just getting these bad quarterbacks and thinking every quarterback that because they have to be good coming out of college is that. And it don't always be that. So shout out to the 39,000 subscribers. Y'all know what it is. Jet Black, we all the people, Connecticut raw content, NFL game time reactions with Jet Black. Shout out to my 49ers fans. Shout out to the other 31 teams. Y'all know what it is. Who won, who lost. Tap in. Don't get mad now. Don't get disgraceful. Let's get it. Hey, E, man, I can't help it, bro. That's why I'm glad we had the last game. See, I know. See, it go like this, E. Especially with you Giants fans. I know y'all watch every single game. See, y'all can't talk about the Eagles fans, they won. You can't talk about the Dallas fans, they won. Y'all don't care about the Washington fans. The Niners ain't played yet. So I know who the Giant fans be aiming at to lose or win. To wait for them to lose and then come by and say what they got to say. So them teams ain't lose yet. Y'all ain't say nothing. So that's how it's gonna go. You hear me? And a few other teams do that. A few other teams do that. Philly get their licks in there. We already know what the Cowboys all about. But it was a lot of great games yesterday. I didn't watch that Chargers and Oakland game. I'm sorry about that. I fell asleep at that game. I thought that game was trash. Oakland should have won, but they got their butts kicked. See, once again, thinking like ba 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 ba. But I wasn't really interested in that game because I fell asleep watching all the games and trying to do my homework of the game that did pass. I didn't know any Oakland fans. I didn't know any Charger fans. So at the end of the day, that was the last game. That wasn't the last game. That was one of the last games that I didn't watch that Pacific game itself because I fell asleep. So I'm sorry about that, Oakland fans and Charger fans. I won't forget y'all game next week. You heard me? Tap in, Connecticut raw content. I know the way y'all feeling. I know the way y'all is. So tap on in. Don't get scared now. That's why I didn't want to get up here with you after I was. No, what you mean? You can't. Listen, all that don't mean nothing, my boy. All that part don't mean nothing. Don't worry about that. At the end of the day, we got 16 more games to go. So who knows? Come on, you can't get discouraged of the first game because you lost the first game. Everybody want to win the first game, but everybody ain't going to win the first game. And like I say, in that game tonight, Niners gets the Jets. That game ain't played yet, so no telling how that game to go. And I'm saying to myself, we better win this first game because we lost the last game, which was the Super Bowl. So we got to finish getting that taste out of our mouth, and we already know how the NFL is. It's usually that the team that went to the Super Bowl and lost goes even make it to the playoffs. So at the end of the day, how you doing, William? I hope we come out good. I see a lot of us wasn't in training. Here we go again. A lot of us wasn't in training camp. Our quarterback Brock Purdy and Debo Samuels and Kittles, all of them was not in training camp. But Trent Williams was not in training camp. But he's an offensive tackle, so we know he's gonna be ready. And Ayuka wasn't in training camp. He only had 1 week, so it may come out looking sloppy in the beginning. The Jets, a lot of them ain't do training camp. So y'all know what it is. Y'all tap in. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Like I say, every Sunday we gonna do this, y'all. Every Sunday. Like I said, I supposed to do it Sunday night, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait till all the games and try to catch the time of the hour for the simple fact because the time zone and where everybody be checking in from. So I went later in the day like this because I figured if it's 1 o'clock here, then it's got to be 12 noon or 10 o'clock in the morning for there. You feel me? So I'm trying to match the algorithm and the timing like that so we can catch everybody. But I know a lot. It seems like when we on at 6 o'clock, a lot of people be on. I just don't get that part for the simple fact they must be coming in within the states because our state be up or getting up or leaving work or going to work at that specific time. So yesterday when I was on live and I was talking to the supporters, they was letting me know far as Pacific time, Eastern time, and all that time zone. I forgot to write it down so I would know far as because the different countries following us. We got a lot of states, and like I said, a lot of them states and countries, the time zone 4 hours or 3 hours difference. I want to say California is about 3 hours different, so it's 1 o'clock here. So what is 8 o'clock in the morning in California, I guess, because it's a 3 hour difference. So I figure, okay, so I move it up to 3 o'clock. So if I move it up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 5 o'clock, that means it's gonna be 3 o'clock in California. So New York is the same Eastern time. You know, Philadelphia, all them states, all them areas is the same time zone as us. So I know all that. So I know at that time, all these states and cities gonna get our videos. I'm trying to catch the countries and the other states that got the different time zone that do be watching us and trying to tap in, but it's the hours of the day which I'm going live that's catching them either they sleeping or they just waking up. So at the end of the day, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all know what it is. It's Connecticut Raw Content. Jet Black, we all the people. Love all y'all cities. Love all y'all states. Thanks for the support. Y'all know it's football. Never unlock. You know what it is, my boy. It's going down. It's going down, my boy. Yes, it is. It's going down, man. It's our turn. 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 Let's go, man. Shout out to all the Niner fans. Make sure if y'all Niner fans, y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Y'all know what it is. Ain't never on lock, man. There's a lot of people that was trash talking over the week. I'm trying to find out where they at. You heard me? Hey, Bob, you know what it is. You heard me? We gonna show them, baby. We definitely gonna show them, baby. We definitely gonna show them, baby. We definitely gonna show them. Ain't never a lot. And listen, and that's crazy. I want to say we play y'all like what, week 3? Week 3, week 4, we play the Saints. Oh my God. Woo, boy, those defenses, man. Saints look like they ain't giving up shit. Week 3, that's right. I was looking at it. I said, I was because I went with the Saints. I was looking at that Saints game and I'm looking at our schedule. I said, man, that game ain't gonna be easy. That game ain't gonna be easy. Oh no, it's not. Me too, my boy. Hey Bobby, my whole life, I know my Niners. You heard me? Shout out to the whole Niner Nation, faithful Niner Empire. Week 3, we got the Saints, y'all. We gonna be locked in with Never on Lock TV. Shout out to Never on Lock TV. Y'all know what it is. We on it, my boy. We got this, but I know that's gonna be a tough game. Y'all smack, y'all, man. That shit was. I knew it was gonna be like that because I'm like once again, we not about to sit here and say, oh, because they played the Carolina Panthers. No, everybody is pros. Everybody is athletes, man. We not about to get here and start this who stink because week 1 don't determine whether you good or not. So at the end of the day, because a couple of teams Cleveland got smashed. So what y'all gonna say? Cleveland not a good team? Oh, stop that. Cleveland got their butts kicks. They got their butts handed to them, and the only reason why they scoring and because they were just trying to make the score go over for the odd makers for the batters. Come on, Cleveland, man. Cleveland, if not, had the best defense last year. I don't care what anybody say. My Niner fan, the Pittsburgh fan, the Ravens, they was really picking Cleveland to go to the Super Bowl. Not like that because of the quarterback situation, but the quarterback situation they had last year from Joe Flacco coming off the couch and winning like he was winning behind that run game and defense. And they also lost Nick Chubb last year. They was doing it without Nick Chubb. Now they got Nick Chubb's back. So y'all not about to say, oh, the reason why the Saints did that because they played Carolina and Dallas played Cleveland and they got their butts kicked and they was damn near the same team as Dallas last year. So y'all not about to sit here and play that with me. No, just sit. They got their ass kicked and they looked good doing it. You heard me? 47. Yo, it's crazy because I'm getting the call and I know the audio about to go out, but it's almost past the hour, y'all. So I'm gonna stop this video and I'm gonna come back in because they calling me and I know the audio about to go out. The audio probably already